Let's have a ride talk. I recently had a a meeting with some friends. Had a night out, doing some networking with some people, male and female, and everybody likes to have these crazy red pill, blue pill discussions about platonic friendships, male-female roles in relationships, and then gender and all of that. You know, just random discussions and topics. The conversation a lot of guys keep coming up with is men are not supposed to or cannot have platonic female friends. And my argument to that is it depends on the guy. Case in point, I've got a lot of female friends, platonic female friends. Never slept with them, never tried to. If I had the opportunity, possibly so. But my stance on it is this. You got a lot of men that believe that they can sleep with a lot of women and it doesn't affect them or their body or their self or their person, you know, the way that a female sleeping with a bunch of men would. And here's why I call BS on it. Everybody wants to argue about science and biology and whatnot, but we take showers and baths. We have to drink water for hydration. We put lotion on our skin for hydration of our skin. And depending on what type of lotion or what product you put on your skin, let's just say you use a hemp cream for pain, for ointment. It penetrates the skin and it gets down through the dermis and it gets into the bloodstream. You have people that smoke that try gum. Gum may not work, they use a patch. Why? Put the patch on, skin gets moist underneath, the water molecules absorbs it into the body, it gets into the bloodstream. That's your cure for your nicotine urge. A penis has skin. Bros know what a dry penis feel like. You try going to some dry stuff and see how it feel versus moist. That moisture is water molecules. It's in the bloodstream. So, you sleep with 15, 20 women. One of them has a poor pH. Your genital area, your penis, all that little juiciness, whatever she got, whether it's clear, yellow, green, or brown, gets on your skin. It's absorbed into your body, through your dermis, into your bloodstream, idiot. So, the reason I have and can have a lot of platonic female friends is I like the energy in some. Some may not make the best decisions in life, relationships and whatnot. They may even not have the best hygiene. If you shake somebody's hand and give them a hug, you can tell if they got good pH or not, if they got good hygiene or not. So, I've never been the guy that all of my female friends, all of them had to be giving me some or giving me something in return. Now, if we go out, we will rotate who buys drinks, because I'm not your dude. We're not in a relationship unless I say, hey, let's go out, I got you. I've had some say, hey, I got some stuff to run by you. Can you meet me for a drink? They buy the drink. I'm not finna argue with them about who's paying the bill. If somebody's broke down on the side of the road and we're riding in a vehicle, she's not gonna get out and change the tire or help them or something like that. That's me. So there's no question in my masculinity. So if I have a conversation or an argument with the female and she stands on business on what she believes and I stand on mine, if you want to call me sassy or whatnot, I have my opinion, I have my perspective. I've got my own train of thought. If you don't like it, oh well, you just don't like it. I'm not finna sit and argue with you back and forth if I see that the conversation is going nowhere. That's just wisdom. That has it has a bit to do with feminine and masculine energy, because, you know, some female energy or a majority of feminine energy is just out of survival, by any means necessary. But guess what? You put a man in the jungle and his life is threatened. There are no rules to it. He's going to try to win by any means necessary. So we keep trying to make these infinite decisions on male versus female, and nobody really knows what the hell they're talking about. I know people can't stand the name of Kevin Samuels, but that brother made the most sense. The most sense. Things I agreed with, things I didn't agree with. Same thing with Cornel West. Things I agree with, things I disagree with. Shahrazad Ali. Things I agree with, things I don't agree with. But for the vast majority, those I do agree with. So I just like to hear a little bit of feedback on this topic as well from some people, just so we can try to get out of this crazy, chaotic argument and debate back and forth with men and female, men and women. I know we got the gold diggers. I know we got the 304s. I know we got the chicks that's just all about, I'm not signing a prenup. What you got, I want, and I'm going to finesse you to get it. And we got guys that's going to still dangle that carrot in front. And then we sit back and argue about where the relationships go. We put a bullet in it. Period. We put a bullet in it. But we got kids, and we can start working with our kids to inform them better about this type of information. Because right now, you can have a kid have their first sexual encounter at 10, 11 years old, probably even younger. And next thing you know, they're burned by somebody. I mean, that's crazy. But we gotta have the conversations, and we gotta be real about it. We gotta put pride aside. Anybody want to jump on here being stupid and ignorant, I will block you. I will cut you off. Serious discussions only. And I'm the type of clown, I will find you and I will talk about your mama. I'll take the tires off of your car and leave it on blocks in the parking lot and put the tires on the top and duct tape that sucker down. I'm not petty. I just do not deal with the bull crap. I just will not. I'll take certain energy from maybe my wife or something like that, because that's my wife. That's a different line to cross. But the average Joe, regular person, male, female in the streets, nah, equal opportunity lender. Holla back.